Hello boxing fans and welcome back to Andy's Cavern, and you're very welcome. Are you all well out there tonight? All good, I hope. What we're thinking about tonight, Russian heavyweight or former heavyweight champion Alexander Povetkin has been handed a 4-year ban for failing drugs tests at some point. He's also, they're talking about, since 2014 to 2024, any fights on his record that he's won, there's obviously question marks, deemed to be question marks over them, so they're all going to be wiped out. So I don't know about the draw with Michael Hunter, if that'll be wiped out. It might, because it's kind of like half a blip on your record. It's not a loss as such, but I don't know if that'll get wiped out. But I mean, you've got, I think it's from when he fought Carlos Takam on 24th October 2014. So you've got Mike Perez, Marius Wack, Johan Duhaupas, Andre Rudenko, Christian Hammer, David Price. We've also got Hughie Fury and Dillian White in wins there. He lost to Joshua, obviously. Then he beat Hughie Fury, I think, that was in 2019. The draw with Michael Hunter came after that, at the end of 2019. And you've got the win over Dillian White. So all that's going to be apparently wiped out. But it's a bit like bolting the door after the horse is 3 fields away, isn't it? Apparently this was known in 2014. So why it's been dealt with now and not previously, your guess is as good as mine. He's now 45. So a 4-year ban, it's not like he's going to be fighting again, is it? Because he's going to be 49 then. Very unlikely he's going to be trying to fight again. So if they're doing that to him though, could this happen to other fighters who have failed drug tests in the past? There's a lot of, there's a lot of suspicion. I mean, you've got Roy Jones Jr. apparently failed drug tests back in 2000 when he was fighting Richard Hall. But he was failing drug tests. He'd failed a test as well. But it was all kind of swept under the carpet. And it was, what I read, it was something like 5 times the limit of what was allowed, whatever it was. There's been question marks over Holyfield. I don't think anything's ever been proven. Just allegations against him. I mean, Holyfield is sometimes, some people have accused him of being a dirty fighter. I think Mike Tyson complained about headbutts. There's a number of, I think Lennox Lewis mentioned getting headbutted by Holyfield. And then he had a fight with a fighter called Bobby Ches. I don't know if you remember that. Bobby Ches pulled out the fight because he couldn't see. He reckoned it was something in Holyfield's gloves that was stinging his eyes. So again, nothing was ever proven with that. You never really heard much about that afterwards. But nothing was ever. I don't think Holyfield ever tested positive. But I mean, he did look, the muscles that was on him at the time when he moved up to heavyweight. Some people say that you can tell. I'm not an expert in bodybuilding or anything like that, so I don't know. You guys probably know more about it than me, but I'm only just talking about it because it's to do with boxing. But then you've got other people. I mean, I heard somebody say, could Dillian White sue Povetkin for that? But Dillian White himself failed drug tests in the past, so would that be hypocritical, failing him, for him to sue Povetkin? Would somebody sue Dillian White? I have no idea. I hear people saying he's failed four lots of tests, 1 in mixed martial arts, and I think it was maybe 3 in boxing. But that's, I don't know, it's just question marks surrounding a lot of things. Mike Tyson, I mean, somebody said I've not read the book, but somebody said in his book he said he had like a fake willy that he would be it must have urine in it for somebody else for doing drug tests. So was that an admission that he was on drugs? Is any of these guys going to get their records altered retrospectively? I don't know, And then you've got well, the most recent, you've got Conor Benn, now you've got, well, he's back, going to be back fighting again, and you've got Dennis McCann. So what's going to happen with these guys? Are they going to look back at fights they've had previously? And I don't know, there's a lot of question marks over this. What more's going to come out? I mean, any drug failure is just a smite on the sport, isn't it? It's a dark cloud over the sport, and it should be stamped out, but it's very difficult because I believe drug testing is very expensive. So you might find it's only the top level fights that are getting tested, or fighters. So is there other stuff going on at a lower level where they know they're safe against getting tested? I don't know, I don't know. It is a strange one, but is that a fair punishment for Povetkin? Would it not been better fining him or something like that? Or because banning him now is not really doing it. I mean, Amir Khan got banned after the Kell Brook fight for some failed substance. He got banned for 2 years, but it didn't look like he was going to fight again. But you're hearing rumours of people wanting him to fight again in that fight. He looked shot in that Kell Brook fight. And nobody should be encouraging short fighters to get back in the ring. It's a young man's game, and it's a dangerous game, isn't it? So we don't want to see a body on the slab or anything like that, as Russ would say on Porky's Corner. So what do you guys think? It is a strange one, isn't it? But I don't think that's the right way to punish him, because he's probably never going to fight again anyway. So who knows? So that's my thoughts on that tonight. So hope you're all well out there, and looking forward to Chisora's fighting, innit? His last dance in the UK against Otto Wallen. So I'll do another video talking about that though. I'll talk about that in another video and do a wee prediction. So I'm not checked to see who's on the undercard yet, so that's currently a mystery to me. So I will have a look and see. And don't forget, Boxers Needs, guys. If you haven't looked it up, look it up and see if it interests you as a boxing fan and you want to make a wee donation to charity. It's a worthy cause if you're a lover of boxing like I am. Okay guys, we'll leave it at that now. Till the next time, take care. Cheers.